What's up guys, it's Quiroga and I'm here with another terrible review. I know last video it was like bad comparison, but I'm back. I want to share my experiences with the X-T4 and what I've learned shooting with it for about a year now. Disclaimer, I'm not a professional photographer by any means or videographer, but I have shot quinces, events, and I've used it for church, I used it for interviews, real estate, and it's done a great job. All right. Putting that out there. Now, one of the things I loved about the Fuji X-T4 was the weather resistant, that it was weather resistant. I didn't know how important that was until I was outside using it. I have a couple clips where I was going to a church baptism and we decided it would be cool if we shot it in a beach, but it worked out. It was drenched. I have some clips hopefully, and nothing happened. My camera works great. That was as soon as I got the camera, maybe like a month in. So that's very important. One thing I really enjoyed and one thing that I love it has. Number two is the autofocus. And I know this one can be kind of iffy and everyone likes to trash Fuji on the autofocus, but actually right now I'm shooting with the Fuji X-T2 with the continuous focus square in the middle. As you can see, it's doing pretty good. The Fuji X-T4 is even better. Now, I'm not saying that's the best. You can never compare it to Sony and Canon. I think the Fuji does a good job. It's not great. In certain situations, you need to know when you're gonna use face auto detect or eye tracking and where you're gonna use square. But it only struggles when there's a bunch of stuff going on in the background. That's when Fuji kind of struggles, and that's when I use the square continue autofocus because I kind of tell it where I want it to focus. Hopefully I have some clips. I use it in my church and I use face eye tracking on my pastor, and I think it fails me a couple times, but it hardly misses, to be honest. And I have the Fuji, the lens 16 by 55. I think it does a good job. Number three is the image quality that you're getting with the Fuji X-T4 is amazing. The image quality that you're getting with any Fuji camera from X-T2 and up, maybe the X-T1, I don't have it, but it's amazing. It's the best for me hybrid camera. Like, you get 1080, you guys know the specs, I'm not gonna say it, but it's awesome. And like to go along with it is the colors. I didn't know about colors or anything about that, but Fuji nails it. I guarantee it. You save a lot of time and clients want their videos today. So I think that's a big plus, is that the colors is on point. You don't really have to edit too much and you just can focus more on the editing and delivering the project to the customer. Number four, hopefully it's on number four, is the Ibis. I didn't realize how important the Ibis was until I got the Fuji X-T2, and I'm pretty shaky. Like other times, like I was just holding it and being steady and it still shakes, while the X-T4 has built-in Ibis and it's really smooth. It's not the best, it's not like the GH5. I understand that it's like a gimbal, but it definitely smooths out some jitters. And you don't really know how important it is until you're out in the field and you're doing something handheld. You realize like, man, the Ibis does come in clutch. So, and again, this is shot with the X-T2 and shoot with the old gear, still good.